Meditation is a time that's just for you. I'm Ambika. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please make sure that you're not operating a car or heavy equipment and that you won't be disturbed. Get into a comfortable position, close your eyes, and let's meditate. Notice what your body feels like. And if you are in your traveling through your body, noticing a place, then just pause there in your imagination. And imagine that as you're breathing, you can actually breathe right into that place. And maybe you can even move ever so gently, just slight, tiny, micro movements. Maybe it's your shoulder or a hip or a place in your neck. But just notice how in your imagination you can breathe right into that spot. And as you imagine rocking on that spot from deep inside yourself, you can start to feel it release just a little bit more. On your next breath, let yourself travel on to another location. Check around. Imagine it's like you're taking inventory from the inside. What does your head feel like? What do your knees feel like? What does the space around your hips and tailbone feel like? And on your next exhalation, squeeze your belly in and pull it down toward the spine and just hold and pause with the air out of you. And then when you're ready, take another long, deep breath in. And let the belly balloon up just like a ball. And pause again at the top of the breath, holding the air. Now as you begin to exhale, slowly, slowly, watching the belly sink. And then once again, using your muscles and a little bit of focus to draw it in, pause. And inhaling again. And pausing. Exhaling smoothly, slowly, slowly. Watching the air disappear like a lazy river into the distance. Drawing the muscles in, squeezing that last bit of air out, maybe even noticing the top of the diaphragm. And then slowly inhaling. And pausing. Exhaling. Now it's up to you if you want to continue with slow breathing like this, pausing at the top of the breath after you've inhaled, and then again at the bottom of the breath after you've exhaled. Or you can find just a relaxed place with the breath subtle and smooth. During the pauses, you might have noticed there was an unusual sense of stillness and quiet. In these pauses, after long breaths in and exhales out, we can easily find a quieting of the mind chatter. I'm going to take you on a little tour through the body, naming points. If you find yourself reacting in any way, with wanting to do something or imagine something like maybe lighting up or even moving your arms, just go back to watching. Imagine you're watching somebody else's body, and we're taking a tour through it. We're going to begin in the center of the forehead. It's a location that is often referred to as the third eye. In between the eyebrows and the center line of the nose. Just imagine it there. There's nothing to do, no particular way. Even just hearing me say it is fine and plenty and perfect. Beginning with the point in the center of your forehead, the third eye, the base of the throat, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, tip of the right thumb, right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, base of the throat, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, tip of the left thumb, left index finger, left middle finger, ring finger, little finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, base of the throat, center of the heart space, the right nipple, center of the heart space, the left nipple, center of the heart space, dropping down, just behind the navel, tip of the pubic bone, right hip, right knee, right ankle, tip of the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, tip of the pubic bone, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, tip of the pubic bone, just behind the navel, center of the heart space, base of the throat. Returning now to the third eye, dive inside the head 2 to 3 inches and imagine it's like a dark cave, safe, comforting. You are turned to face the dark screen of the inside of the forehead. As thoughts pass through and you become aware of them, imagine you're watching a movie. The first reaction is for free. It's our choice to react. If something catches your attention and you feel the need to interact, simply say, "There goes one," and return to the breathing. Noticing the coolness of the air as it enters in through the nostrils and seemingly disappears as it exits. Now imagine that you're stepping into some water and you can feel it on your feet. It's the perfect soothing temperature. Whatever is right for you that feels comforting, and you feel that water coming up to your knees, and it's safe. It's as if you're stepping into a very comforting tub and you can feel the water around your thighs and your hips now, beginning to ease your muscles and your low back and your belly. Ever so comforting. You feel your shoulders and your arms and hands and forearms being soothed by the sensation of this water, and your neck. And if it feels good to just stand there in the water, that's fine. But if you want to lie back and float, you can. Wherever you are, just feeling the weight of everything in your world being lifted as you begin to notice your body is feeling light. The water seems to disappear, and now you feel like you're floating. It's as if you're floating out from your body a safe distance. So if you want to stay right there and hover, that's fine. But if you'd like, you can float up even higher. You're feeling so light. Light like a leaf on the breeze. Light like a fluffy cloud. Ever so light. You're in a place now, an energetic layer where all things are righted. A sense of peace and a feeling of being in the flow of energy. You might feel some happiness. In this place of peace, hear my voice as if it's your own voice. Inside, saying these words, I am peace. I am joy. I am happiness. I am abundance. I am manifestation. I am connected to everything that is. I am deserving of happiness. I am the ability to connect to another person fully. I am the ability to make good choices. I am the flame residing in the center of the jewel that floats in the center of the lotus flower of my heart space. I am clear communication. I am intuition. I am love. I am love. I am love. ever so gently begin to become aware of your physical body once again. Very slowly, slowly, find your thumbs and run them ever so gently across the pads of your fingers. Just noticing the textures of your own finger pads and thumbs. Maybe notice your toes now and begin to wiggle them just a little bit, just a little. And feel your shoulders and imagine your body's waking up from the most luscious nap. Maybe you feel a shoulder or you start to notice your neck. That's right, letting it move a little. And notice how the corners of your mouth are now wanting to turn up into a little smile. If you recall back to the inventory we had in the very beginning, I want you to notice how quiet the mind is. How smooth the breath is. And how peaceful the heart is. And when you're ready, ever so gently, begin to blink your eyes open just a little bit. Just blinking in a little bit of light and shapes and colors from the environment. If you need to roll or stretch to bring yourself back, when you feel yourself coming back, you're ready for anything in a grounded, centered, peaceful state of being.